This might be the worst city in Australia. Today I'm in Melbourne. I just got here yesterday and it's my first full day. So I'm excited to explore the city and see Wagwan. I've always been fascinated by Australia. You know, it's very similar to the UK, so they say. I mean, look at this scenery though. It's actually, this city looks so cool, Melbourne. It's got a gridlock feature, so it sort of feels like you're in New York or something. Melbourne's considered a bit more vibrant, a bit more authentic and cultural than Sydney. Sydney's like the London of Australia, from my understanding, and Melbourne's more like, I don't know, would you say it's like the Manchester, like a lot of cultural exports. A lot of hipsters here, it seems, renowned for its coffee and its food scene, which I'm really excited as a food blogger. I'm in one of these hostels which, you know, that doesn't hold a candle to the ones in Southeast Asia. Like, I'm paying double the price. Yeah, about 20 quid a night, which isn't horrible, to be fair. I've got a few days here and just see Wagwan, so speak soon. I like the temperature as well. I can actually wear bloody long clothes and not just be getting my face burnt all day like in Bali. Also the air, man, the air here feels pretty clean, whereas in Bali it's so congested, man. Hopefully they get, if I would ever advocate for a country to get e-bikes, it would probably be somewhere like Bali, because just having like 10,000 scooters just pumping emissions everywhere is not fun to live. Notice there's a big Asian population here. They must be Vietnamese or something. But yeah, a fair amount of Aussies, a fair amount of travellers too I've met from Europe in my hostel, and then it seems that there's a lot of Asians. I've seen some substance abusers, let's just call them, like in the middle of the street screaming a bit, which isn't very good vibes. But this is the biggest market in Australia, Melbourne. But is it manicure minted? Let's check it out. Okay, first we can see they have a lot of clothes here. Let's go look at the clothes. Okay, one for £15, that's about 7 quid. Oh wow, look, they got some food as well. So yeah, I just read about this place online. I saw some other content creators coming. So here, check it out. I'll show you like one cool thing that I saw, which is wow, cool. Look, all these like 3D printed Pokemons and stuff. These like minted, to be honest. It's a really fair price as well. Like, so that's like 3 quid. No, there's wow, look at the tiny ones as well. Oh cool, look, they got band shirts as well. Yeah, they look alright. Yeah, I mean, things seem pretty fairly priced here. It's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like the markets that you get in England, in like the north of England. But the food section's down there. That's what I'm most interested in, is the food here, manicure minted. Wow, look at all those rings. Wow, Polo. I wonder if it's real Ralph Lauren. Oh wow, these are pretty cute. Cool. Wow, look. Here we have the Hello Kitty, the pink Hello Kitty. Right, all these as well. Hot donuts, these must be good. Quite a line for them. What's the price point on this? 5 for $10.50. Okay, I guess that's pretty good. Got a crepe van. It's a bit quiet here actually, isn't it? But pretty cool looking place. Yeah, kind of like a London, like Camden Market style place. Alright, so my final verdict is this place manicure minted. I give it like a 6.5 out of 10, maybe a 7 out of 10 if I'm feeling generous. Nothing like screaming out to me is particularly amazing about this market. I guess I didn't try any of the food, but yeah, it's very local. Yo, I'll tell you what though, that skyline is incredible, like all these buildings here. What a cool city, man. I'm excited to explore more of the city. Like, I want to go to more like the dingy areas, like, yeah, more like the grungy spots, the alternative spots. Yeah man, Aussie culture, so far the vibe I get, I mean, it is very influenced from the UK, so you're not that out of place here. They do a lot of things similarly, so it's a bit messy here. Alright, so quick update, just finishing off this lovely meal I got at this Colombian restaurant. God damn, it's so good. Bellows fire, empanadas fire. This is the best, so it's like some kind of tiramisu thing. Yeah man, if this is the standard in Melbourne, it's incredible. Yeah, coffee's got me wired though, but I'm just gonna go back to my hostel and see what I get the rest of my food as well. Yeah man, very much enjoying my day today so far. And that's the thing, like when you travel, you just gotta make the most of it, even if you can't be bothered. Because like it's normal to get like really tired, like walking around all the time. But you like travel, it can really take it out of you. But if you don't make the most of it, it's surprisingly easy to just get like sit in your hostel room and like waste days away. But if you're here, I just remind myself like I'm here for a few days. I need to try and make the most of it. Although to be fair, you shouldn't feel like pressured to do anything when you're abroad just because like impress people on Instagram or whatever, because it's like it's your holiday, man. Spend your holiday however you want. Yeah, I'm also just over there and I got the rest of my food for this evening. I mean, that's the thing though, like I ate such a big meal, it's like what else am I going to do today? Because like half the time when you're abroad you're just eating food all the time. That's like one of the biggest things to do wherever you go. But I've already tried the coffee. I think that's like the main staple in Melbourne. Or like I think that the pastries are supposed to be bomb as well, so you should go try and find a pastry. Right, well I'm just going to give you a tour of the hostel that I'm in. Jeez, oh, it's like an industrial fridge. Like my food. Bloody hell, reminds me of like working in a warehouse. Anyway, I'll show you the rest of it now. Oh my goodness. That's scary, it doesn't actually unlock it. I don't know where it's supposed to go. Right. So here's the kitchen where we cook everything. Well, it's a bit industrial, isn't it? It feels a bit like a prison, to be honest, but it's fine, I guess. Ooh, spooky. Then I'll show everyone what like the upstairs is like. There's a rooftop section which is pretty mint. But yeah man, it's got like this rooftop section here, which is pretty cool. You can see like all the skyline. It'd be nice if it was a bit higher up, but whatever. Yeah, pretty decent little hostel. Seems like you could probably make some friends here, but honestly, like CBA, like socializing for some reason. Jeez, oh man, that coffee's got me like my heart's racing. That's insane. Anyway, what am I gonna do for the next today? I don't know. I'll probably go lay down for a bit, and then I might go to the university. Okay, in the final part now. Here's the rooms. So here's what you can expect. And all this came to it's about 20 to 25 quid a night. Which is alright, the beds are actually really comfy. Alright, well, time for a pub crawl. This is my drip for today, which is really not good for a night out. Looks like I'm just going to the shops hungover, but sod it, How do I feel about this pub crawl? I don't know, I kind of CBA, but the hostel's hosting it, and I thought, why not? My roommate's going. Do I even like nights out at this point? I don't know. I'm really getting to the point where I don't most of the time. The good ones are few and far between. But it might be a good way to meet some new people and all that stuff. I was listening to this podcast with Ashton Hall on it. I don't know if anyone's seen that guy. He does these day in the life entrepreneur morning routine videos, and they're actually pretty funny. I actually visited Scotland as well, made a video there for some reason. Didn't even do England, just did Scotland, kind of cool. But yeah, I was, oh my goodness, right, where am I going? I need to get this tram, for goodness sake. Right, where is it? Then I'll get back to my thought on Ashton Hall. Ah. Alright, cool, tram's over there. Don't tell me I missed it already. People just jaywalking right now, they don't give a F. Oh my god. What? The tram isn't in use? The tram stop isn't in use? Right, well I might as well just walk down the street then. Anyway, yeah, where was I? Yeah, Ashton Hall, yeah, Yeah, he's like huge on IG Reels, TikTok and all that. He was just talking about how we got there. It was good. His videos are so fire, just inspiring. Like, I'm excited to explore Australia more. Just wish I got a whip out here, because I feel like do like a road trip and it would be the way to go.
And so in the lobby we saw them.
You know, I was wondering, like, why is travel so highly rated? I wonder, like, maybe I need to get older to get true perspective. You know, like logically I understand that the younger you are, like, the more you should travel before you're totally tied down with responsibilities and all that jazz, but I kind of miss home and I kind of miss the routine, and like you can't really like fully lock in and devote yourself to something if you're traveling all the time. That's how I feel. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I put a TikTok page on pause, and all of the momentum I was building in Scotland, I kind of like put that on pause to travel. Is it worth it? I mean, time will tell. Should be fine. I should be able to pick it back up when I go home. I don't know, maybe older people can tell me in the comments, like, if travel is really all that or what. I definitely know that I don't want to be too old that like traveling is like physically difficult, you know. When you're older, you're supposed to just go on cruise ships, it seems. Like, you're not, I can barely be bothered with this pub crawl now at my age, so like, imagine when I'm older, like, I'm sure I won't have the energy to do it. Still pretty cool downtown, pretty vibrant for a Friday evening. Nice buildings too, reminding me of home. Alright, let's see where this pub crawl is. You know, something else I was thinking about, like, maybe I'm coping, but I was thinking how, you know, maybe not taking off as a travel vlogger is a good thing, and it's better to keep my my Scotland-based videos going, if that's what people want, because I was watching some hashtag videos lately. Like, people have been getting really angry with hashtag, but he's been getting bare hate lately. And when you look at the comments and you realise why, and half the comments are like, oh, hashtag, go back to the travel vlogs, like, we don't want to see you in England. And it's like, so what, like, now the guy's like forced to make a video, he's got to jump on a plane like 20 hours away, he's got to go to Thailand again, and like that's his life now. Like, he can't just make videos in England because people will whinge at him. Like, imagine that, you know. It might be better than so it might actually be better just to like keep making videos back home and actually not try and pop off as a travel vlogger, because, you know what I mean, then travel becomes your job, which sounds like the most like draining job ever. I think I'd rather just like my job as a content creator be like, go home, make videos, then just go away for a bit, you know, rinse and repeat. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is that more sustainable or what? Came to this huge market. Met someone I knew earlier, had a great meal. Yeah, I mean, I made a TikTok video about here, so if people really want to see it, they can watch that. But wow, what an amazing market, honestly. There's so much stuff here. Like, this is just scratching the surface outside. Let me get down and show you this. Do you know, it might be like the best market I've been to, like, ever. Honestly, like, god damn, I got some fire food too. I got these, I'll put the pictures on screen. Got this like cheesecake thing, got this donut, got some matcha. Yeah man, the food standard here is really high. Yeah man, great day today. The weather here is great too this time of year. It's like, it feels like a sunny day in Scotland, like a summer's day in Scotland weather, like the perfect amount of heat. Anyway, so what I missed, so yeah, I went on this bar crawl the night before, and that was alright. Met some cool English lads there. I was just starting to get a good vibe. You know, I got nice and turned. Had a really good vibe with them. We tried to go to some club, but because I was in bloody Cottons, they just wouldn't let me in. And then it was like 50 minutes to get home and change. I went home, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just change and come back. But by the time I got back, I was like, sod it, man. But
Afterwards,
it's a shame. It may have been a fun night, but geez, well then I couldn't sleep, and I was just, see, drink man, I cannot hack bevin these days. It just does something horrible to me. Like that, like the hangovers and that, it's just so not worth it. I'm like so over drinking. I only really do it socially. you know, on holiday and that. But wow, look at all this. Like, this is all like the, you know, the raw meat, the chicken. You know, like people are just eating like raw lobsters and stuff. Yeah, man, I can't lie. I've been a bit lonely here, like, cause obviously I was with my mate in Bali, but a few days here on my wands. Been a bit lonely. But I just part of solo travel. You just get lonely sometimes. Like you want to go home sometimes, but I just haven't been feeling very social. Like I probably could have made more friends. Like I've put myself out there in the hostel, but it's been burnt out, bro. Like I should probably get home soon. But yeah, Melbourne's really cool. Oh, they're just finishing up these donuts here. I had one of these earlier. They were bloody fire. Yeah, I was eating here, and this was all. Oh mate, it's so good. You can see how good it looks. Yeah, missing home. Want to kind of go back, make more videos there. I've got so many ideas for when I get home, like just like funny UK type videos I can make that I think, you know, the homies back there will really enjoy. 27-minute walk. Can I really be bothered? I guess so. I mean, what else am I gonna do? God damn, bro, this is what I feel like LA would be like or something. So yeah, I'll probably just walk around here and just relax, just have like a low stress afternoon. You know what's so cool about Australia, what I've noticed so far, is that it really does feel like quite similar to the UK. Like it's just like if the UK was built in a sunny country. Like similar sort of vibe. Obviously that's like the Anglo influence. I mean, it was a British colony many moons ago, so makes total sense. But wow, all the boats and stuff, what a cool lake. It's actually a bit chilly. Keeping this is like their springtime. The weather's warm enough for me to go tap saff. Yeah, this is great. Probably just find somewhere to just chill out, laze in the sun. And yeah, see what's up. Alright, good morning. What day is it now? Like day 3 or something? No, it's like day 4 in Melbourne. Yeah, final day here. Honestly, mixed feelings. See my friend later, that'll be fun. Gonna go grab some food now, but this hostel I've been staying at has been pretty ass. Like the showers are never available. Hosts are passive aggressive. Anyway, I got me some coffee. I'm just gonna go get some food. I found some spot that does like really cheap food, so I'll go check that out. Pretty gassed. But yeah, as a whole, man, Melbourne's meant to be H. There's a giant Asian population in Melbourne, and that means that there's a lot of good food down here. I came here yesterday for some that was fire. It was too hot though, too spicy, but what I found today looks even better. Yeah, I haven't been too sociable, I haven't really made any friends here, which is, you know, whatever. Yep. Making mates traveling's overrated anyway, because you only see them for like 2 days. What the hell is going on? I saw this yesterday, like, what even is it? Alright then, I'm back, so I just had some fire food. I'll try and put a picture up of it. But now I've came to the Melbourne Library. Let's check this out. I think there's 2 of them actually. So I know one of them looks like crazy cool from the inside, so I'm gonna pop in here and see what's up, yo. This reminds me, the best library I ever went to was in Germany. It was in Stuttgart. There's this huge public library there that was like super drippy, like all white. Very good. This looks cool. These steps are cool. Hey, how do I get to the top though? That's the question. Wow, this is cool. It looks like Harry Potter. I like the jade. Wow, cool. Look like the jade. Alright, how do I get to the top? That's the question. Must be kind of annoying if you're like studying here for like uni or something. There's just a bunch of fucking tourists going for it. But I mean, why else would you come here? It seems kind of performative. Like, why would you come study here when you're so busy all the time? Right, well, I was just cutting about this Museum of Melbourne, which was, you know, it's kind of decent. I guess it's just some stuff about the First Nations people of Melbourne, which was, or of Australia, which, you know, is kind of interesting. There was a Star Wars exhibition. I wish I could have gone to see that, but it was like $35, so Screw that, it's like 20 quid. Don't care about Star Wars that much. Yeah, that looks pretty cool up there, but I'm not sure what they're doing there. But yeah, I was catching up with one of my old mates from the music days back when I made music, and we were talking about kind of like the unaliving of culture. And we were talking about how like the internet before like 2020 and like versus what it is now, and how like, it doesn't really feel like there's that much new things going on, just like recycling of the same stuff. And we were talking about specifically with music and like the rap scene. Like I know everyone listen to like SD Kid or Fake Mink. These are like two of the biggest UK rappers right now, and like their music's pretty good. I really like it, but ultimately what makes them different and what's making them stand out is their accent, right? Like they're not exactly doing anything new. Like they're basically hitting like American style rage beats or hyperpop beats with regional English accents, and and obviously like their music is fire. I'm not trying to hate on them here, but like also like their dripping shit is cool too. But yeah, it just got me feeling like I don't think it's anyone's fault. I just don't remember the last time I really heard or saw something new that I thought was like really groundbreaking. It feels like every idea's been done now. I know that's like a really bleak way to look at things, but does anyone else feel that? Or am I just tripping? Am I just like not looking in the right places? But like when it comes to music, it really feels like so much stuff is derivative now. Same like a lot of video content as well. And I'm a culprit for this too, because like you just, as time goes on, you just do what works basically. And I feel like a lot of my older videos, like my original run on TikTok, for the real ones that remember, the more like edgier stuff I was doing, like I really feel like there was there was a lot more artistic merit to it. But like this is always this is like what tears at my mind, versus like you want to be like a pure like artist or something, but then you also just want to make like stuff that is generally like good and like stuff that like people that like. And what I mean, it's kind of like it's hard to draw that line. It changes day by day. Part of me will be like, well, you're just overthinking the artistic stuff. It's just like no one really cares like that. Like you're just being pretentious. But then I don't know, man. I'm just getting older, I guess. I wish I could know what how like young people think these days. Like when like teenagers and stuff, like when they hear stuff like Fake Mink and SD Kid, are they like, wow, this is like the most revolutionary thing I've ever heard? Like, or are they kind of seeing it how I do? Like maybe I'm just what I mean? It's just because the stuff that I listened to as a teenager holds like a special place in my heart. I'll never feel like anything can compare. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys. Wow, so this is my final night here, and this is the Hostel like roof bar. At night time, like how sick does that look? See the Victoria University sign up there? Still the people chilling. They're all like French and German and shit though, which is it's fine. That's me wrapping it up. I gotta check out my hostel in about 11 hours, go to the train, go to the plane station, and fly to Sydney. So what I did tonight, I went and met my friend. We had a nice meal together. Really cool to see her. I met her traveling Thailand last year and just like catching up in that. And yeah, it was good fun. What would my overall ranking of Melbourne be? Based on my time here, give it like a 7.5, I would say. Should be higher, but my hostel wasn't very good. Note to self, guys, don't go to the Europa hostel in Melbourne unless you're from continental Europe, because that's all that you'll be surrounded with. Well, there are quite a few like homeless people in Melbourne. Yeah, I didn't really see that much of it. I was mostly in like the CBD. Obviously, like the real deal Melbourne is not in the centre of it. That's like going to like the centre of, it's like going to Princes Street and thinking that you see in Edinburgh. But I saw some pretty cool spots. Really do like it here. I feel like it'd be like more livable than Edinburgh or Glasgow, to be honest. Jeez, what's going on up there? Like adjusted like cheaper, I think. It's actually a bit cheaper and better wages too, so I don't know. But you know, that's easy for me to say, like I've only been here a few days. Predictions for the future, and I'm really excited to go to Sydney and see my mate, see how he lives for a while. I think that'll be good fun. I'll get to meet his friends and all that. But yeah, I'm quite homesick. I'm definitely missing Scotland. In two minds, really torn, because it's like the longer I stay away from it, the more I miss it. But then also like just makes me think about more options for life, because you know, as much as I enjoy making videos in Livingston and that, it's like I don't want to be tied to a specific region. I don't want to be like tied to an area. You know, at that point I might as well just have a regular job. So I don't know, it's got pros and cons, I guess. It's just hard because honestly, like the reputation I have there, and this isn't me being big-headed or anything, but genuinely, like, especially like younger people, like they all look up to me and stuff, and like they all, you know, I feel like I want to keep trying to set a decent example for them. Not like I'm a great role model or anything, but you know, like show like some national pride in Scotland, like show them that you can still have fun and, you know, still be creative and make something of yourself, even if you're from an area which is very difficult to do typically. But I mean, the bottom line is, like, most creative people, they do leave these small towns for very valid reasons, for the same issues that I'm having. Because it's hard to, you know, there just aren't that many resources or connections that you're going to make in an area like that. Like, I'm basically solo, and it's kind of lonely, you know, whereas like if I lived somewhere like here, I'd have a whole gang of people doing like creative stuff to do it with and all that, you know, or London or whatever. Yeah man, it's tough, you know, I'm a bit lost, I guess. But you know, these are good problems to have. I'm very blessed to even have these issues, because the fact that I even have I'm able to consider, you know, these options and stuff makes me feel pretty blessed. So thanks for watching everyone, keep supporting your local, and I'll see you in Sydney.